Ask everyone to rate themselves on the scale of 1 to 10. You go ahead.
10.
10.
I'd say 10.
10s across the board. Oh, period.
12.
10.
I'd say 10 out of 10.
15.
I'm gonna rate myself on 11.
10 out of 10, 100%.
What's your name?
My name is 10.
10.
Absolutely 10. Obviously a 10.
I'm a 10, they're a 10, and they're a 10.
Yeah, she's a 1.
Oh, by far.
2.
3.
I would say 3 and
I'm
then
gonna say
4.
3.
Oh, I'm 5 again.
This is final.
Rolling my trike. Here we go. Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. My name is Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
And if you don't know, now you know. Gotcha. So many of us know we've watched videos with a lot of women in the West giving themselves high ratings and how they think so highly of themselves and huge egos that they have. Actually, borderline delusional egos and feelings that they have about how they look. Today, we'll bring you a video that demonstrates this very fact.
Now, shout out to Whatever Podcast and the Filipino P because we use some of their videos in our content for today. And before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. We appreciate all your comments. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get updated of our latest videos.
All right, let's go ahead and get on to this video.
And let's see the difference between how Western women rate themselves compared to Filipinas.
Huge difference.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate your looks?
4.
I think 7.
7. Solid 7?
Yeah.
Adjustable 7?
Yeah.
Solid?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's 5.
3.
3?
Yeah.
I guess I would rate myself 8.
8? Okay. Why 8?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
Yeah.
I would rate myself 7.
I guess it's 8.
I think mga 5.
5?
Just like a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
Yeah. 7.
7. Okay.
I think 4.
4? Okay.
3.
3?
Yeah.
Are you being modest here?
No.
If you're going to rate yourself, Rich, on a scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Do I include personality or just looks?
Just looks first.
On my absolute best day, honestly, I would give myself if I was just fresh haircut, right out the shower, smelling good, looking good, clean shaven, I'd give myself a 7. On my best day, I'd say on a normal day, 6.5. Yeah. What about you?
I'd rate you like 7 as well.
Word?
Yeah, 7, 7.5.
All right, okay, I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay. All right, what about you?
I think if I'm going to rate myself just based on looks, I think 4.
Why 4?
4.5.
Why 4? But that's below average.
Yeah, because the beauty standards here in the Philippines, I actually don't fit in the standards of Filipino in terms of beauty standards because you need to have like a whiter skin complexion, pointy nose, and I have a cute little button nose.
You got the button nose, right?
Yeah.
I hear you. I think you're selling yourself short. Hey, leave the comments below. This is just for me. Let us know. You rate Chang. What would you rate Chang on a scale of 1 to 10? Don't be simping. Be for real. Be for real. What would you give her on a scale of 1 to 10? I'll tell you what I would give her. Honestly, you have your days when you come into work and I'm like, okay, all right. Actually today, if you saw her, a cute little dress, she's wearing a cute little dress, little form-fitting dress, but not revealing or nothing like that. But I would give you a 7. When you wear the cute contact lenses, you don't wear too much makeup. Most of you is natural. Almost all of you is natural. Just a little bit of eyeliner. That's real with most dudes. I would give you a 7, a solid 7. If you throw in your personality, because your personality is solid, I would give you a 7.5.
Oh, you're generous.
Nah, but that's real. Let us know what you think, because I say 7, 7.5. I do think when I look at some of the ratings that some of the Filipino girls gave themselves, I saw an 8 in there. I don't know about that 8, but none of them were bad looking. There were also some 3s and 4s that I didn't think were 3s and 4s. I thought they were at least average. Yeah, at least average looking, if not maybe slightly above average. Look, you can see the humility. I really believe that a lot of the Filipino girls were being sincere. the humility that a lot of them display when it comes to their looks, when it comes to how they feel about themselves in comparison to a lot of other people.
I mean, it's not that we're not confident about ourselves. It's about being realistic, you know? So we have this expectations that this is this. For me, if you're a 10, you're like Miss Universe. So that's my standard. So if you're a 10, so if a Miss Universe is a 10, so what would you rate yourself if a Miss Universe is a 10? So I rate myself kind of lower because, you know, the average Filipino would, you know, have, but I feel like if you add my personality into it, I get a little higher.
I mean, sure, there might be a difference in beauty, just like I'm sure there's a big difference between me and Denzel, right? I mean, it is what it is, right?
You want Denzel.
Right, yeah. I mean, there's a big difference between me and Denzel. So it is what it is. You just have to accept that. And I think there's just a certain level of humility that goes with that. I mean, just being satisfied with who you are and what you are. And always striving to be more, but being realistic as to who you are and what you are, right?
I mean, if you're going to rate yourself a 10, there's no room for improvement.
Right. I mean, who out there, seriously, who out there really thinks that who's like a 10? Who's like, what movie star? Is there like a movie star who's like a 10?
For me, it's like Angelina Jolie. I would always say Angelina Jolie.
I know, but Angelina Jolie is not. She's pretty. She's pretty. And she ain't one of those skinny.
Yeah,
she ain't one of them little skinny. She got perky breasts, right? and the lips. I mean,
I know.
Look, there's not a man out there that doesn't love Angelina Jolie's lips, right? And she's a pretty girl.
Yes,
she's a pretty girl. Is she a 10 though?
For me, she's a 10.
She's up there. I mean, look, she's
maybe
8-ish, 9-ish. She's up there. I mean, I don't know who she is or personality-wise, but if you was just looking at her a 9, Beyonce is, Beyonce is a 9. So, I mean, for real,
9.5.
Beyonce, she's at least a 9 with her, without saying a word, without opening
just
her mouth.
Yeah,
Beyonce's a 9. Come on, man.
For sure.
I mean, some of the American women that were saying, I'm a 12, I'm 11, I'm a 10.
They're beyond the
like for reals. I mean, some of them were good looking. In fact, I don't think I saw any of them that were not cute. Were there any of them that?
Most of them are cute. Yeah.
But most of the girls that were interviewed, they were 7s. Were there 8s? I
think so.
There were some. Okay, you say there were 8s. All right, maybe there were some 8s. But who in that group was a 9? And there was no 10s. Come on, man. I mean, just people's egos are just outrageous. I mean, just out of control. You really believe you have nothing to work on? You really believe you're that beautiful? Straight out of bed, getting up in the morning with no makeup on? Anyway.
Let's move on to the next.
We'll move on. Hold on, man. All right, next.
Guys are not afraid to be more blunt. They were straight up, hey, you're attractive, you're not. But girls were like, I don't want to be rude. You know, we're all beautiful in our own way.
All right, are we good?
We're good.
I'm good. We're locking in. Cool. That was ruthless. I feel bad.
Now, I have to say this. Look, when you saw them ranking themselves early on, when the women were ranking themselves, did you notice that Big Mama was skipping around like she had a basket full of goodies going on the way to Grandmama's? But look at her body language now, right? When you realize, look, this is what the men think about you. She knew what it was, but she got all twisted thinking that she was more than what she was. And now look at her demeanor. Also, look at my sister, who actually is a good-looking girl.
She's a cute girl.
She's a cute girl. But when you don't project that in public, when your body language says, don't approach me, I'm not going to smile, don't approach me, people aren't going to want to approach you. Because this girl is cute. She's got a nice figure, a nice shape, but she's not smiling. She doesn't really look approachable, right?
So you see, how women view themselves is totally different from how men view women.
Different.
Yeah. So for me, you just have to accept the fact that there's something on you that you need to improve on. I think what you always have to put out that positive energy, because you know the energy or the mantra, you attract other people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. So yeah. All right, let's continue. Let's go on to this next part of the clip.
Well, I was at 5.
and now I'm here. So I'm like,
Right.
thank you. I don't know. It's very interesting, I feel.
I did think coming into this, like, cultural stereotypes would be a factor. Them ranking me first kind of shot that down, I guess, because I didn't think they would choose, like, an Asian girl first.
I think when I think of a male viewing me as attractive or not versus a female, it's definitely different. Because in a male setting, judging me, I knew that was gonna happen. Like, I'm not stupid. So, like, I'm aware of how others view me. I was surprised at them placing me at the bottom, but at the same time, I know out of a room of beautiful girls that I was put in, that from the jump, there was no chance for me. Yeah.
So look, if you see her before, she's skipping around like, oh my God.
Excited.
Yeah, she's all excited, like, oh my God, look, I'm number 2. They think I'm the second most beautiful girl here. But inside, she knew what it was. She knew what it was. And when the dudes start rating her, look how quickly she slid down. Because look, obviously, it has a lot to do with her weight. When you compare her to all the other girls, she's substantially heavier than other girls. And she knew what it was because it makes a difference to men. It makes a lot of difference.
I know she's cute, but
sure,
being fit is, I think, one of the things that men are looking for.
Fit, feminine, and friendly. It is what it is. Yeah, we love how beautiful girls are. We want our woman to be beautiful. But I'm telling you, the second most important thing is personality, as you're going to see. Personality plays a huge role because we're not just thinking about how beautiful the woman is. We're thinking about how she carries herself. How good is this woman going to treat me as my wife? How good is she going to be as a mother to my children? We think about that stuff. We think way in advance about stuff like that. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
There was no chance there.
Me being the only black girl, like, I knew that I wouldn't really rank.
Oh, yeah.
Because
American beauty standards versus what people see, people of color, it's different.
The guys that I interact with, they socialize more with black women and they think more black women are attractive.
I think that the guys ranked the woman from appearance more than personality.
Do you usually feel like you're the most attractive person in the room?
Most of the time.
I feel like it just confirms that attractiveness is so subjective and circled and presented in one way, and it always has been.
Even though I have my days where I'm like, ugh, you not really that cute, and days where I'm like, ooh, you cute. I would say I wouldn't change.
A smile makes a difference.
It does, because I got news for you, baby. She was cute. She was really cute. And when you saw her smile, you know, and you could see how cute she was. But I think it really got into her head. She sees the dudes rating her. The other women are white and Hispanic, lighter skin color and all that stuff. And it gets in her head and she starts thinking, they're not going to find me attractive. And I really think that played into how they looked at her, because she was just as cute as girl number 3 for sure. She was just as cute. She had a nice, cute little shape. And when she smiled, she looked better. But when you saw her in the lineup, she wasn't smiling. And I feel like she was a little intimidated against the other girls when she compared herself to the other girls in the group, right? I just don't feel like she had the confidence that she needed when she compared herself to the rest of the group.
Yeah, because her body language is like, you know, don't approach me, don't pick me, something like that. So it has something to do with her body language. You know, Rich, I have this thought process while you're talking a while ago, because, you know, girls rate, I think this is why one of the reasons why girls rate themselves as a 10. It's because of self-love. You know, if you're not going to rate yourself, give yourself a higher rating, then that means you don't love yourself. I mean, I get that. You need to love yourself first before you give love to other people. But you have to accept the fact that there's something that you need to work on. And there are other girls that are more beautiful than you, more fit than you. So you just have, I think the key word here is acceptance and humility. I
think the key word is reality. I think the key word is reality, right? Look, there's people better looking than you. Most of the women are not 10s. Most of them aren't even 9s or 8s. If 5 is average, if 1 to 10, 5 is average, how are you thinking you're that far above average? Really? Based on what? I think sometimes you just got to be realistic that you have a lot of stuff to work on. And yeah, you might can use filters on a dating app which make you think you look better, but it's a filter. You can put on makeup and fake hair, fake eyelashes, and make you feel like you look better. But that's just fake. But that's just fake stuff. That's not what you really look like, right? And I think like you said, there's a humility factor, but I think a bigger factor is just being realistic and reality kicking in and saying, look, this is what you really look like without the filters, without the makeup, without the fake hair, without the fake eyelashes and all of that. So it is what it is. So again, the bottom line is we get a good glimpse of East versus West and how a lot of Eastern women, especially Filipinas here in the Philippines, look at themselves and show a lot more humility and are much more realistic about what they look like than a lot of other Western women who are crazy, who are crazy and delusional about what they look like. I'm a 10. Did you see how big that one woman was? Did you see how big she really, what in what world are you a 10? In what world? You can call me whatever you want to call me, but there is no world, no planet, no country on this earth where you're a 10. I don't care who stop. You're not a 10. And you're not even close to a 10. Anyway, okay.
Yeah. When you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're just going to assess yourself. Am I really a 10? Because if I remove all these lashes, all this makeup, all this hair, whatsoever, so you're going to assess yourself. Of course, you need to love yourself before you give love to anybody else.
No doubt.
But you need to have this self-love.
The mirror don't lie.
Yeah.
The mirror don't.
It makes you more beautiful to accept that you are, you have something to work on or something to improve on.
The mirror never.
It makes you more beautiful to accept that you are, you have something to work on or something to improve on.
The mirror never lies. The mirror always tells the truth. And when you look in the mirror, you know what you look like. You know what you look like compared to other women. And you can try to trick yourself. You can try to lie to yourself. You can try to make yourself believe. But when you look in that mirror, the mirror will tell you what the truth is. Look, leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. Let us know. First of all, let us give Ching a rating. Look, simps, if you're a simp out there and you give some crazy ass rating, I'm deleting your comment, right? I'm not going to delete your comment. But don't be a simp. What is Ching?
An honest rating.
Give her an honest rating. If you want, you can rate me. I mean, I don't care. You can rate me a 2, and I'm totally cool with that because everybody has different impressions, different feelings, and different preferences. So I'm cool. I'm cool from a 2 to a 10. Don't rate me a 0, man. Come on now. But anyway, leave your comments below. How do you rate me? How do you rate Ching? What order would you have put those women in? Yeah. What's the order you would have put them in if you were rating them? Okay.
Yeah. You know what you can do? You can like, subscribe, and comment down below.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed our video for today.
I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Give me a high five.
Yeah.
Because you rock. But today you look pretty.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Come on now. Anyway, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next video. Make sure you hit that notification button so you get our next video as soon as it pops off.
Don't forget to check out our other videos. Boom.
All right. For Richie Rich Abroad, I'm Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
Deuces.